move, horse. Please, come on. Please, horse, move. Just for us. Come on, please.
All right, Beauty.
Move, horse. Move. Please, move. Please don't let him get us, miss. Please.
That's why we wanted the horse.
To help us get away. We weren't stealing it, miss. Honest.
Get away from what?
From where they put us. We're orphanage kids, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is that where you're running away from? No, miss, no. They got us a job, you see. Biddle's farm. Over the hill there.
A job?
Slavery is what it's like, miss. Up at 6, working until 8 at night, 9 sometimes. Beaten if we sit down for 10 minutes. Awful. Isn't it, Sammy?
That's terrible.
It isn't our fault our parents died, is it?
We haven't done anything wrong.
You will help us, won't you, miss? Please, miss?
Children, you say?
Boy and a girl, urchins.
Oh, I don't think so, no. I'll keep an eye open, though, and I'll let you know if I see anything of them.
You'll do more than that. You'll help me find them.
Mary? Sammy?
It's us.
Two children? No. You, Bill?
Not me.
What's in it for us?
Nothing. Except trouble for you if you do see them and don't report it. You can tell that to the squire, too.
Real swells now, aren't we?
Real swells. May I have the pleasure of this next dance, ma'am?
Delighted, sir. You do believe us, miss, don't you?
Hmm?
About what we told you? About us?
Yes. We believe you.
Those little monkeys.
Vicky? Heaven! Don't tell on us, miss.
We'll share them with you, honest.
Where are those cakes?
Cakes?
Yes. And as if you don't get enough to eat or... Well, they're in here somewhere.
Amy!
Yes? What now?
Nothing.
Out of the way.
Amy's been asking about those clothes.
We're going to have to tell Father. It's not fair if we don't.
Hey! That's cheek.
It's all right. I said they could ride him if they wanted.
I hope they'll be all right.
They won't get into trouble with Beauty to look after them.
Get you two back, no bitch will never been born!
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Amy, have you seen my watch? I know I left it on the desk. It isn't there now.
Well, that's peculiar because there are some pieces of cutlery missing.
Vicky, take these.
Kevin! Beauty! What's happened? Where are they?
Vicky! Kevin! Now come here, both of you!
What do you think's the matter?
We'll soon find out.
Now come along!
Amy tells me that some clothing is missing.
And some food from the pantry.
And now what's more important is that my watch is
And
missing.
some of the best silver.
No!
Yes.
You, Gordon?
Dr. Gordon, yes.
I'm Bellows. You own that horse over there?
What is all this, Mr. Dickens?
I'm sorry about this, Dr. Gordon. It appears that Black Beauty attacked this gentleman.
Are you sure?
So Mr. Bellows says. But as you can see, there's been no great damage, and
No damage? Helped them get away, didn't it?
Help to get away.
2 absconding children I'm chasing, that's who. Nearly had 'em, too. Till that horse interfered.
Good for Beauty.
What was that? Now, come on, I want to know what you mean.
Don't, browbeat my daughter, sir. What did you mean, Vicky?
There are 2 children from an orphanage, Father. They're treated horribly.
What are you talking about, orphanage? I'm looking for 2 kids from a reformatory. 2 of the wickedest little thieves in the district. That's who I'm looking for. And when I find them, I'll flay the hides off them.
I believe I wouldn't like to see any child fall into that man's hands.
They're telling the truth. They do come from an orphanage.
And they have been made to work 14 hours a day on that farm.
Yes, but the law is the law. You mustn't interfere with the course of justice. If they have absconded from a reformatory, then they'll have to go back. And nonetheless, I don't think it'd do any harm to find them before Bellows does.
Hey! You two!
You think Beauty does know where they are?
Of course he does, don't you, boy?
Whoa. Stand still. Stand still. They must be here.
I'll wager my last penny that those two Gordon kids know more than they're letting on. Well, they won't catch me off my guard next time.
I wouldn't take the law into my own hands if I was you, sir.
Wouldn't you now?
Vicky! So they are thieves.
Well, I suppose you'd better go and tell Father.
Please help.
Oh, what's the matter?
Two men.
They're chasing us. Help us.
Please.
Move! Go on! Get moving! Hey?
No, it's not. It's the two Gordon children.
What is it?
We were chasing a couple of brats. Broke into Eddington Hall. Have you seen anyone?
What makes you think we have?
Well, I'm only asking.
No one's passed us.
Oh, all right. If you're sure. Come on.
But you can't break into places and steal.
A couple of loaves of bread, he won't miss them.
I'll bet he throws out more than that for his pigs every day.
Some people think pigs is more important than people.
What about those?
They were just there, that's all. And miss, we've never had anything that's ours in our lives ever.
That man Bellows says you ran away from a reformatory.
It's all the same, no matter where you are. When you're like us.
Beaten black and blue, worked like slaves.
But why didn't you tell us the truth?
Because you wouldn't understand, rich kids like you.
Us? Rich?
Mary, we're not rich.
But you don't ever have to steal food, do you? Like I said, miss, you just don't understand.
Come with us. Father will know what to do.
Isn't that the man that was asking about them children?
Yes, it is. Hey! 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 Hold on! Here!
What'll we do?
Shh! Don't let him get us, please. We'll help him get away, won't we, boy? Come on. Come on.
If you've been harbouring criminals, Gordon, I'll see you.
Just a second. I'd like to ask you a straight question. I'd like a straight answer. Are these children criminals?
Well, they've been convicted.
Is what for?
Stealing.
Stealing what?
Food, money.
A few pennies? Is that all?
Isn't that enough?
For that, you'd like to see them flogged.
I don't know about any law, but I'll not have two cheeky little brats like that making a monkey out of me.
Yes?
The shoe. Well, what do you think you're doing?
Just out for a ride.
What are you doing wearing those clothes?
Why not? They're ours, aren't they?
Ah! Come on!
Are they going to listen you?
Maybe, but not yet a while. Hey, come on.
Hello, you two. I've been making inquiries about those two children. They are orphans, and they have been convicted for stealing, but they were starving.
And for that, they're beaten and treated as criminals.
Father, are we rich? Mary said something about you rich kids wouldn't understand.
Well, yes. Yes, in that case, I suppose we are very rich because we have all we need.
Don't you mean we're lucky?
That's what it amounts to, yes.
Because it could just as easily be us, couldn't it?
Out there tonight? Alone?
Yes. Yes, I suppose it could.
Albert? Over here! Stay here. Stay there.
You can't fish here, Albert.
Who says so?
Lady Faulkner.
Not a river?
Well, this bit is. Major Watkins has caught you once already. If Father hadn't spoken...
Shh! See them bubbles?
No. Where? There.
It's Major Watkins.
You never do as you're told.
Why should I?
Get caught then. See if I care. Don't expect me to visit you in prison.
What, not even to bring me a file?
Caught anything?
No, I ain't. You a poacher?
Fine horse your friend's got. What's his name?
What's yours?
Miller? Jim Miller. Yeah. It's a lovely animal. Where's he come from? Come on now, Sonny.
Oh, but you'd be such an asset on our committee, Dr. Gordon.
But I've so little free time.
Thank you. Well, we do hope to raise enough money to build a new wing on the hospital. Now, surely you won't refuse to help us, hmm?
You're making it very difficult for me, Lady Faulkner.
Good. Our first meeting is Thursday next.
I shall look forward to it.
Where are we?
Close the gate, Beauty. Good boy. Well done.
Yes, the racing stable must be quite a handful. Ah,
Yes, I thought I'd have to close it down after my husband died, but Major Watkins, you know, he's been so marvelous. A tower of strength.
Come on, Bennett. Come on, boy. That's right. Brilliant. All right. I'll take it off. Don't be so impatient. there, didn't you?
Vicky.
Oh, dear.
What is the matter, my dear?
Well, I'm terribly sorry, Lady
I
Faulkner.
do wish you'd learn to walk into a room, Vicky, instead of making everything into a cavalry charge.
I found this on the beauty saddle.
Thursday next, then, at 8 o'clock.
Yes, splendid.
Good.
Oh, goodbye, Lady Faulkner.
Goodbye.
Your ladyship, Dr. Gordon. Good morning, Major Watkins.
Is anything wrong?
Miller, my lady.
Miller?
It's the new stable hand, Lady Faulkner. He was in Silver Glory's stall, and, well, when he saw me, he ran off.
And Silver Glory?
Oh, he's as right as rain. I'd still like to find Miller, though. I think he's up to something.
No, it's odds on we won't see him again.
Yes, I think perhaps we'd better return immediately. Goodbye, Dr. Gordon.
Goodbye.
SG.
What are they, Father?
I don't know, but they belong to SG, whoever SG is.
Why did SG put them under Beauty's saddle?
Easy, lad.
And he wanted to know where Black Beauty lived. Nasty piece of work. And he said he was a stable hand.
Ah. Did he tell you his name?
Yes, Miller.
Miller. That's the man they're after. SG, of course. Silver Glory. Maybe this chap Miller was trying to put him out of action. These pills could be some form of dope.
Oh, where are you going?
Why, to give the pills to Major Watkins. Wait. What's the matter, Beauty? It's only me. All right, Miller.
No, sir. Not Miller. My name's Brown, sir. Sergeant Brown. The Criminal Investigation Department at Scotland Yard.
You're a policeman?
Yes.
Hiding in a stable.
It's a long story, sir.
And a tall one.
Have you got those pills?
Yes.
They're evidence.
Yes.
Now, look here,
Where
sir.
did you find them?
At Lady Faulkner's racing stable. In Silver Glory's stall. Selby, one of the grooms, saw me.
Why did you run?
With that stuff on me. They'd have killed me.
Even if you told them you were a policeman?
So, the racing authorities called on us to keep an eye on Lady Faulkner's stable. Nobbling was suspected.
Nobbling?
Doping the horse before the race.
Mind you, only suspected. I got a job as a stable hand to see if I could find out something more definite, as you might say.
Does Lady Faulkner know?
No. Now, look, Dr. Gordon, I don't care if you believe me or not, but them pills have got to go to the county police. We're dealing with desperate men. All right, then, sir. You take him yourself. How about a cup of tea?
We'll get you some. Funny, it's locked. No, it's not. There's something against the door. Sergeant Brown?
Listen, Vicky.
No, don't talk. I think you're concussed.
Yes, a very good diagnosis. Has the pillbox gone? My inside pocket.
Yes. Oh, and your lovely watch.
Not very subtle of them.
Do you think they've got Sergeant Brown?
He may be one of them.
Now, lie still.
Oh. You must warn Lady Faulkner. Now, go together.
We're staying
You
here.
must tell them everything. Brown, the pills, everything.
Well, what about you?
I'm very comfortable, thank you, Miss Nightingale. Now, off you go.
Why not?
Well, Major Watkins caught me poaching.
Oh, they'll have forgotten that.
Maybe. You go on.
And then Sergeant Brown, if he was Sergeant Brown, disappeared. And they've taken the pillbox, and Father was attacked. Beauty brought him back. And Father told me I was to come here and tell you all about it, so...
Sit down, Victoria. That's better. Now, get your breath back and start all over again.
That must be the doctor's horse.
We must have bolted. We've got to stable it and take it back later.
And Miller, Brown, he's a policeman.
Well, he said he was.
How very mysterious. Just a moment, my dear.
It's a bad business, Selby. We must find out who Miller is working for.
He's a tricky customer, all right.
Where's Miller?
Don't worry, Lady Faulkner. We have him safe.
He's a policeman.
What?
The Gordon girl, she's just told me.
Oh, that's why.
I want you to get rid of him.
But that would be...
An accident. A nasty accident. Watkins is going to do everything necessary. Thank you for warning us.
Father insisted.
Oh, yes. Poor Dr. Gordon.
Yes. Well, if you'll excuse me, Lady Faulkner, I'd like to get back.
Why, of course, my dear.
I thought you were an intelligent man, Major Watkins.
What do you mean?
Giving you your orders, hasn't she?
You know a lot, don't you?
I know Lady Faulkner's been nobbling her own horses.
You're mad. Why should she do that?
Because she's secretly betting against them. And I can prove it.
You'll never prove anything now.
You kill me, Major. And the police will never give up until they've caught you.
Get away with it. Come on. Hold him. I'll hold him. Get Get up, you coward! Come on.
Slowly. Come on. Slowly. Come on. Come on. Albert wouldn't wait. He's gone off with Beauty. The Lady Faulkner brought me back. Wasn't it kind of her?
How are you now, Father?
Much better, thank you. It's very kind of you, Lady Faulkner.
Oh, nonsense, Dr. Gordon, especially after you've been the victim of such a cowardly attack.
Oh, I'll mend. We're a hard-headed lot. Won't you come in for a moment?
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you.
Lady Faulkner? You are Lady Faulkner, aren't you? Because it is my duty to inform you that I'm a police officer.
And to warn you.
No, I'm warning you. Do you understand that?
Father!
No!
Don't move. Stay just where you are.
Please!
Don't move. Come.
Beauty! Close the gate, Beauty!
That devil.
Well done, Sergeant. Thank you, sir. She was in debt, Doctor. Got in with a fast bunch after Sir George died. There's some funny customers in the racing crowd.
I still can't believe it.
Neither will the racing authorities.
But then, I didn't believe you at first.
Of course you didn't. Albert, you saved my life. Mind you, if I ever catch you poaching...
I think I'm going to be a policeman when I grow up.
A recruit, eh? You couldn't persuade Black Beauty to join the force, could you?
Missed it.
Oh, come on, Albert.
Where to?
Up to look at the old cottage. Don't you want to?
We're supposed to be haunted.
Oh, don't be silly. Well, I'm going. Go on, Beauty. Go on.
Well, anyway, I'm fishing.
arms hurt.
Well, it serves you right. It's your own fault for trying to steal Black Beauty.
Steal him? I wasn't trying to steal him. I thought he'd strayed. I was going to take him back to the nearest farm.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't believe you. Oh, what are you doing here anyway?
That's mine. And it doesn't matter what you believe. Just get off. Leave me alone. Dr. Gordon?
Yes, can I help you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Henry Thackeray.
Oh,
that's all right.
How do you do?
And this is my lawyer, Mr. Weems.
How do you do? How do you do? You're from Thackeray House?
Yes, I inherited the house about a year ago from my aunt, but it's only this last week I've managed to visit it.
Yes, I met your aunt. I bought this place from her just before she died. Very fine lady.
Yes, she certainly was.
So, we're to be neighbors?
Unfortunately, no.
Mr. Thackeray has considerable business interests elsewhere.
Yes, I just come to look around the house and the estate before selling it. It's sad, but,
Business?
Papa!
And, this urgent young lady is my daughter, Vicky.
How do you do, sir?
I say, is that beast yours, Doctor?
When I can get him away from my family.
I'd positively forbid them to touch it. He's as fine a piece of horseflesh as I've seen anywhere. Well, good day to you.
Good day.
Horseflesh indeed.
What were you in such a hurry about?
Can't fight you.
You really don't need to try.
And that's all you know about him.
There's no point in asking him questions. He just won't answer.
But he's bought the cottage.
Not bought it, rented it. For a month, you say. And he don't get no letters. He must be an odd sort of chap.
Yes.
Steal your horse?
I don't happen to think it's funny.
Well, you should. I can't even ride.
You frightened my daughter quite badly.
Well, then I'm sorry. But I had no idea she was here.
No wonder it hurt. You dislocated it. It'll be stiff for quite a while, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm pretty tough. You have to be in my line.
What is your line, Mr.
I'm a sailor.
Judging by your accent, not British.
Oh, I'm British, all right. Only not from this island. I'm from Canada, from Newfoundland.
Well, what made you choose this place?
Oh, it's out of the way, and I don't get bothered by other people.
You certainly won't have many visitors down here.
I don't want any. Not just yet, anyway.
Hello?
Oh, he dislocated his shoulder. I put it right for him. There's no mystery about him. He just wants to be left alone.
Why?
Well, we don't have to know the reasons. He's pleasant enough, and if he wants to be on his own, that's his own affair.
But there is something. It's not just the way he looks. There's definitely something strange about him.
my new friend, Harry.
With, well,
But what are you doing?
Well, Harry was teaching me how to wrestle.
he ought to know how to take care of himself at his age.
Right then. It's your turn.
All right.
You let me do it, you cheated!
Only a little.
That's the paddock. And that's the field. Oh, they're both a fair size. Worth quite a lot, I should say.
Tea's ready. There we are. Just like you need it up in Greenland. Stop your nose from falling off.
Greenland?
Yeah, I was second mate on a whaling ship. I'm glad I met you both. It's nice to have company.
Why didn't you want it before?
Well, after a year's trip on a whaler, you value your privacy.
Is that where you got the Albert?
I don't mind telling you. I got it from a broken harpoon in the fluke of a sounding blue whale. I was in the stern of the longboat, and it came boiling up from the depths of the ocean like a giant steam hammer. Smashed the longboat to smithereens. Threw me up like a ball in the sky.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
It is nonetheless true. Now, when you bought this property, you were given the rights of use and pasturage of the paddock and the large field adjoining.
Yes.
But they were not part of the land that you had bought. Now, unless you pay for them, they will be sold in 3 days, along with the rest of the Thackeray estate.
But you're asking so much, gentlemen. I don't have that kind of money. I'm just a country doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry. But if you don't buy them, they will go to the highest bidder.
I'm sure you'll be able to raise the money, Doctor. I tell you what, I'll take that black horse of yours in part payment.
That's hardly a solution, Mr. Thackeray. Without the horse, the doctor would have no need for the field or the paddock.
How true. 3 days, then the land is sold.
But can it really be true? It doesn't seem possible.
Yes, I checked the records. The land on either side of the road belongs to them, except for the garden.
I always thought, well, at least the paddock was ours.
We have the right to use it only by agreement with whoever owns the land.
Well, you must be able to stop them.
No, I can't, Vicky. The law's on their side.
What can we do?
Very little. The price they're asking is, well, it's far too high for me.
Did he really say he'd take Black Beauty?
Well, don't worry. He's the last person I'd sell him to. But we have to face up to it. If we haven't room to exercise him properly, we won't be able to keep him.
wrong. Shoo! Take him off me! Take him off me! Get him away!
Beauty! Come on, Beauty. Come away. No, please. Don't make things worse. Whoa, 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 Beauty. Come on, Beauty. Gently.
How dare you! You keep that beast under control! Don't you know better than to let him attack people?
He doesn't understand why I can't go in his paddock. No. He doesn't know how mean human beings can be.
Is all this necessary, Mr. Weems?
The buyers want to see what they're getting.
You mean it's sold already?
No, not yet, but we have to show them that the land is available. Mr. Thackeray wants a quick sale.
Very well, Mr. Weems, you won't have to wait. Does the price you mentioned still hold?
You've decided to buy it after all.
I think I can get the money.
Oh, splendid, splendid. But I warn you, Doctor, you pay up the money by 3 o'clock this afternoon, or it goes to the highest bidder.
I knew he could do it.
Yes, but don't think it's easy, Albert. He'll have to borrow the money from Lord Eddington.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Harry.
You two don't look very cheerful.
No, well, my father had some trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Well, you see, he nearly lost most of his land. All because of that lawyer, Mr. Weems, and Mr. Thackeray.
Weems? He's made things difficult for your father? If only I'd done something sooner.
It was nice of you to care, but what could you have done?
Well, you see, I'm Henry Thackeray. That other man is only pretending to be me.
What do you mean he isn't here?
Well, he's gone to see Lord Eddington. He said he'd be home well before 3 o'clock.
That is the deadline I gave him.
He should be back quite soon.
He'd better be.
But I don't understand.
It's a long story. I just started on a whaling trip when I got a letter from that lawyer Weems telling me my aunt had died and I was her only heir. But it was nearly a year's voyage, and I only got to England a few weeks ago.
And you went to see Weems?
Yeah, he was surprised to see me after all that time. He took the letter and he gave me £50, saying that was all my aunt had left. But before going back to Canada, I thought I'd visit here, see where my family came from.
Only to find your aunt had left a manor house and a large estate.
You can imagine how I felt.
Well, why didn't you go straight up there and throw them out?
How could I? I'd given Weems the letter he sent me. The only way I could really prove who I was.
Well, what are you going to do?
Oh, I wrote home at once. To get them to send my birth certificate, letters, family photographs, anything. They should arrive any day now.
Well, isn't there anything else? Something with your name on it?
Well, there's my discharge papers from my last voyage.
Where are they?
Oh, back at the cottage.
Well, you better get them. Give me a leg up, will you?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Look, bring them to the cottage, Harry.
What can I do?
Go to the crossroads and wait for Mr. Binns, the postman. Maybe that letter's come from Canada.
Right.
Bye.
Is Father back? He's not back yet. Not yet. He was very angry with you for taking Black Beauty. Well, maybe it's for the best. Don't you understand? There's so little time. Mr. Thackeray's been here already, and he'll be back in half an hour. Oh. And he won't wait any longer.
It's all your fault.
this letter. We might have been found out.
May I remind you that a month ago you were merely a clerk in my office?
Perhaps I should have stayed there. If you hadn't been so greedy, we could have sold up and got out. Instead of trying to get money for the doctor, we'd have been clear by now.
There's still time. By tonight, the whole estate will be sold, and we'll be on a ship for France.
Who's that? Well, now, listening, are we?
I just found them. They were in the bottom of my duffel bag.
Oh, let me see.
My name's only written in.
Oh, it's better than nothing. Look, I hope we're not too late. If only you'd said something sooner.
Yes, Mr. Thackeray, you should have. You really should have.
That's him.
Just stay where you are. And no one needs to get hurt. That's better. Well, well, well. Fancy meeting you.
I didn't tell where you were, honest, Vicky.
Yes, it was funny that. I met the postman on the road.
Your letter from Canada.
And as it was obviously intended for me, he handed it over.
The idiot. Well, it won't do you any good. We can prove you're a fraud.
But as you said, my dear, you're too late.
What are you going to do?
Just keep you here until my friend has completed his business with the doctor. Go on, get inside. All of you, go on.
Don't worry. He's not going to use that. He won't shoot any of us.
Maybe not, but there's nothing to stop me shooting your horse. Get back! Go on, all of you, get inside!
Better get that to your father as soon as you can.
Yes.
Stop Weems, I'll take care of this one. Take Albert with you, my Dean told you to convince him.
They're all in order, Doctor. They're made out in your name.
Just checking, Mr. Weems. I don't spend £200 without making sure of what I'm getting. Yes, they seem to be all right.
Then the money? What's this?
It's a letter of credit.
But I distinctly said cash.
It's signed by Lord Eddington. It's as good as money.
Oh, very well. But it's highly irregular.
Stop him! What? Oh, it's all a fraud. I've got proof. Stop him! Well done, Albert. We did it! We did it! We did it! Hey, wait for me. Yoo-hoo! What is he? Good day.
A letter of credit from his lordship. I imagine he'll be glad to get it back.
Not half so glad as I'll be. Oh, I must remember to give you the deeds to the land.
Oh, no, sir, they're yours.
What?
Well, I couldn't accept them. After all, if it hadn't been for you and your family and your horse, I would have been cheated out of everything.
Oh, what can I say except thank you?
Don't you dare.
Oh, what will you do now, Harry?
Well, I think I'll see what it's like to lead a life of leisure for a while. Might even learn how to ride.
Harry, will you do me a favour?
Sure, what?
Would you like to get up on Black Beauty? Go on, I dare you.
Right. What? There, you see? Didn't you think I could do it?
No, I'm sure you could. It's just that I always want to see a sailor on a horse.
matter, Bob? Mrs. Hudson, quick! Mrs. Hudson's cottage is afire, Meg! Come on, John! Thank the Lord they're not in there! Send somebody around to fetch Mr. Skinner! Burn to the ground. That's what Dr. Gordon said. You don't think it was a book? You see who that was? That I did. And I'd know his horse anywhere. That was Black Beauty.
They ain't used to too much, Miss Winthrop. None of us are.
Oh, come on.
We'll soon alter that, Mrs. Hudson.
I don't know how to thank you, Doctor.
You couldn't have stayed there a moment longer. The place isn't fit to live in. I told Skinner so.
He must have been furious.
So was Dr. Gordon. They're coming with me, he said. If you won't find them a proper place to live, I shall, he said.
Did you, Father?
Well, something like that.
Search those outhouses. But, sir, do as you're told.
What earth is...
Where's Gordon?
Dr. Gordon is having his breakfast.
I'm putting you behind bars, Gordon. Behind bars, do you hear me?
I could hardly fail to hear you, Mr. Skinner, but I find it impossible to understand you.
You brought that woman and her brats here yesterday, didn't you? After telling me to my face that her cottage, my cottage, was unfit to live in and should be burnt to the ground.
Now listen to me, Skinner.
Now don't try to deny it, sir. There were witnesses. And there were witnesses last night.
What do you mean, last night?
You burnt it down, sir. You turned that cottage into a smoking ruin. And I'll not rest till you're in prison.
Oh? Oil?
Mr. Skinner! Mr. Skinner! Look what I found in this table, Mr. Skinner. And there's traces of oil on the saddle.
Yeah, it's oil, all right. I don't understand it.
I suppose that can Mr. Skinner brought us is yours, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
He said it was hidden in the stable.
Yes, but I don't keep it there. In case of the danger of...
Yeah, of course. How do you think it got there, then, Doctor?
I don't know.
Perhaps Vicky put it there.
No, she wouldn't.
It's a bit awkward, Doctor.
You don't think that I...
Of course not. You would be at home last night, round about 10 o'clock.
No, I wasn't.
Where were you then, Doctor?
Over at Ned Harker's place. He sent a message to say he was ill.
And how long were you there, Doctor?
Well, he kept me talking for about 2 hours, I should think. Absolutely nothing wrong with him, as usual.
Well, that's settled then. There's your alibi. I'll get a statement from Ned Harker.
No, Mr. Dickens. No.
What do you mean, Mr. Harker?
He didn't come here last night.
But he said you sent for him.
That's right. But he never showed up.
What are you talking about, Dickens? He's lying.
Why should he?
I don't know. But surely you believe me.
It's not up to me, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sure if you come and make a full statement, well, we'll get this whole matter sorted out in no time.
Very well. That's what I want. I'll come down this afternoon.
It'll have to be now, I'm afraid, Doctor.
Now?
Sorry.
It's all right, Vicky. It'll be all right.
And I thought you were a friend of
Vicky.
ours. Father would never do anything wrong. He just couldn't.
Listen, Vicky.
Look, he's good and kind and everybody likes him. Well, everybody except mean and horrible people like Mr.
Vicky.
Skinner. Oh, it's true. It's true.
Shall we go?
We're going to help, aren't we?
Yes. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, yes, there is. Find out who really did it.
How?
Well, what was Sherlock Holmes do?
Who's Sherlock Holmes?
He's the greatest detective in the world.
That's only a story.
Never mind. Now then, first of all, his eagle eye would search for clues.
Where?
At the scene of the crime, of course. Come on. Come on.
Listen. It's Beauty. He's followed us.
Well, he can't come. Sherlock Holmes didn't have a horse.
Oh, Beauty!
Well, don't just stand there. Go and get him. Go and get him, you ninnies. That beast is as bad as his master. I want him found.
It's Ned Harker. Are you all right?
Oh, that horse had done for me.
Nonsense.
Miss Gordon.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Harker.
Oh, my ad.
Why did you lie about my father?
Told the truth.
I don't believe you.
John Bates and Bob All saw him riding away from the fire. That brute had just attacked me out. Let me go, wench.
Come on. We'd better find Beauty.
Look, don't worry, Vicky. I mean, there'll be someone who'll find him.
Why did he attack like that? Look!
Now, come on, you ninnies. Come on, take him under control. Now, come on, come back. Get him under control now. Wait, come back. Yeah, put it on that.
Leave him alone.
That horse is not safe.
He belongs to my father.
Yes, well, he won't need a horse much longer.
Whatever is happening?
Come on. of a dangerous horse.
But you've no right.
Right? I've every right, woman. That horse killed my chickens. Its master destroyed my property. Now, don't talk to me of right. Good day to you, madam. Come on.
Why don't we go after Beauty? We've got to get the truth from Harker.
Yes, question the chief suspect. Well, that's what Sherlock Holmes would do.
Come on. Get on with you. Come on.
Well, how did he get Black Beauty? Maybe Skinner sold him.
Or you two wait here.
No! They'll catch you.
Don't be silly.
Now, come along. I haven't got all day. There you are. Well, count it.
I trust you, Mr. Duffy, sir.
Then you are a silly old fool, Harker.
Yeah, I've never seen so much money in my life.
You stick to your story at the trial, and there'll be another 20.
Well, they're bringing him to trial then.
Oh, yes. When our friend Skinner gives his evidence, he'll be convicted. It'll be the end of Gordon's career as a doctor. What the devil are you doing here?
With the Gordon girl.
Is anyone else with you? Answer me, boy.
He should be back by now. Come on.
Are you going to tell me, boy? All right, Harker. Let's lock him up.
We must get some help. It is 5 miles to the nearest village. We'll take Beauty. Oh, but come on. It's not Beauty.
Savage creature, isn't he? He's the only one that looks like Black Beauty.
You can't keep us here forever.
I don't intend to. Just until we've disposed of the evidence and I've caught a train back to London.
Evidence?
The horse. He'll have to go, you know. He broke out this morning, almost gave the game away. So confusing. How's your head, Mr. Harker?
Well, go to the police.
Oh, I know you will, Miss Gordon. And you'll tell them such an elaborate fairy tale, all about a horse that looked like Black Beauty and a man who impersonated your father.
He'll still be here.
Oh, yes. He will. He lives here.
We know your name, Mr. Duffield.
But you don't know my real name.
Why have you done all this?
Revenge is a kind of wild justice. Francis Bacon.
Revenge.
Calmed right down again, Mr. Skinner.
Are you sure, Hall?
A child could ride him. Ah, lovely animal.
Good boy. Come, Beast! Come, you Beast! Come, I say! You blithering idiots! Lock him up! Get him, open him. Get him. Open the door.
Look, we've just got to escape.
Oh, Albert. He's going to let us go anyway.
Yes, because we've got no proof. No proof he even exists.
Well?
Well, we get proof. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me out! Come on. Quickly, come on. All right. Let me out! Open the door! Shush! He's coming!
What's going on here? Hey!
I've got it! I've got it! Yeah! Make for some trees!
Come on, what's the matter with you? Get on! Devil, you!
Beauty. Beauty.
Well, Beauty's happy. He must know we've both been proved innocent.
You certainly have, Doctor. Duffield, or whatever his name is, confessed to everything. So did Harker.
Why did he do it, Father?
He was a doctor himself once, but unscrupulous and cruel. It was my evidence that sent him to prison.
And he'd been living in the area, waiting for revenge.
What about Skinner? What are you going to do about him?
Nothing. No, we don't believe in revenge. Do we, Beauty?
There you are.
Maggie? Maggie, we're here.
Hello, Jingle. No, of course I haven't forgotten you.
Maggie, where are you, Maggie? It's us, Kevin and Vicky. What's up with her?
Good morning, James.
Oh, hello.
I must say you do have the most extraordinary patience.
Well, these particular patients have eaten something that didn't agree with them. How are you, Roger?
Fine, thank you, James. Did you hear about the robbery last night?
At Willoughby Hall, yes.
What was stolen this time?
A painting.
Another one? Why, that makes the fourth one in the last few weeks, doesn't it?
Yes, this was no ordinary painting. It was a George Stubbs. You know how valuable that can be.
Yes, I do. Well, I wonder how much longer the police are going to allow the villains to remain free.
Maggie! Why doesn't she come out?
Perhaps she's not well.
Get out of here, will you? Don't you know this is private property?
Maggie! Have you forgotten? This is Sunday afternoon.
We always visit you on Sunday afternoons.
I don't care when you visit me. And I'm not having you kids around my place anymore.
Maggie, what's wrong?
We're your friends, Maggie.
We won't do any harm.
I don't have any friends anymore. So just you get out of here and mind your own business. And take that black beast of yours with you.
What's wrong with her? Why is she acting like this?
She's down in the dumps, that's all. By next week, she'll have forgotten all about it. Well, even so, There must be a reason.
James, this gang of thieves must know the area pretty well. Probably from the village itself.
Oh, I doubt it, Roger. I've got to know these people pretty well, and I can't think of one of them that's likely to get involved in this sort of thing.
Oh, there are a few idlers in the village who'd be willing to earn an easy penny.
Well, whoever they are, they certainly know what they're looking for.
Father, we've just been up...
Just a minute, Vicky. What about saying good afternoon to Mr. Carlyle?
Good afternoon, Mr. Carlyle. Father, we've just been up to the canal to see old Maggie.
But she wouldn't let us go on board the barge.
Oh, just as well.
But you don't understand, Amy. Maggie's always been our friend. Oh, she's never shouted at us before.
She's different.
I think she's frightened of something.
Frightened of what?
Oh, we don't know, Father.
Oh, I think I do. They say in the village that Albert's coming home, and naturally she's nervous.
Albert?
Albert Wingrave, Maggie's son.
Son?
They say he ran away from his mother when he was a little boy, just after his father died.
But why didn't Maggie tell us about him?
Because he got into trouble. He stole some money, and they put him into prison for a very long time.
Poor Maggie.
No wonder she's worried.
So, Vicky, that silly old woman has a secret all of her own.
Maggie's our friend.
Vicky?
Vicky, I think you'd better take Black Beauty to the stable.
Yes, Father.
Vicky? I'm sorry I upset you. I shouldn't have said that about Maggie.
It's not her fault, Mr. Carlyle. She just can't work things out on her own, that's all.
Yes, I know. But it was a foolish thing to say. And I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry I was rude to you, too. I really am. Kevin, what are you doing up there?
Listening, of course.
Well, I shouldn't have been rude to him. He didn't mean it. But I'm so worried about Maggie.
Well, there's not much we can do about it.
Yes, there is. Come on, Beauty.
What are you doing?
I'm going back to see Maggie.
What for?
Well, if she's in any kind of trouble, I'm going to make her talk to me about it. Well, that's what friends are for. Come on, Beauty. Maggie? Please, Maggie, are you there? It's me, Vicky. Maggie, are you down there?
Seen all you want to.
Where did you get it, Maggie? Come on, you must tell me.
It's none of your business.
Maggie. I think this is the painting that was stolen from Willoughby Hall last night.
Stolen? Who said it was stolen?
You must tell me the truth, please, Maggie. Look, why did you do it?
I didn't steal any pictures. I'm only keeping them safe.
Them? You mean there are others? Maggie, what have you done? They could put you in prison for this.
Prison? Me?
Dear Maggie, don't you understand? Stealing things that don't belong to you is wrong. Even if you just hide them for someone else.
But I didn't steal them, I tell you. He forced me into it. He gave me money and...
If it's Albert that's got into trouble again, well, then you still shouldn't have done it. Even if he is your own son.
Albert? Who told you about Albert?
Albert Wingrave mixed up with a gang of art thieves. Is that possible?
Why not? They say in the village he's a tough character.
It takes more than a tough character to do a job like this. It takes a trained eye.
That's certainly true of last night's robbery. One of Stubbs' finest paintings. Do you know, James, the horse in that picture reminds me very much of Black Beauty.
Really, Roger? That's interesting.
Doctor? Dr. Gordon, Vicky's gone to the barge again. She really oughtn't to go there on her own. Not with that jailbird likely to be there. There might be trouble.
Yeah, all right, Amy, don't worry. I'll go and get her.
Well, you'll have to walk. She's taken Beauty with her.
James, why don't you let me handle this? The barge is on my way home. I'll make sure no harm comes to Vicky. Your father sent me to fetch you. He doesn't want you to visit old Maggie's barge.
Oh, she'd never harm anyone.
It's not her we're worried about.
You mean Albert?
Yes.
Mr. Carlyle, do you know when he
When he came out of prison? Why?
Nothing.
You go home now. Leave this to me.
Well?
She found them.
I'm not going back, Mother. I'll not be locked up again. I'll not.
We'll go downriver. There's still time.
Time? What about the paintings? We'd never get away.
Albert. Albert.
Stop it, Mother. Stop it.
All those years I was alone, thinking of you, hoping that you'd come home one day and that everything would be different.
Well, I came home, didn't I? To what? Go on, tell me. Strangers, Mother, strangers. They looked at me and shook their heads because they knew what I was. An outcast.
No, Albert.
What chance did I ever have to go straight? Once that girl talks to her father, I'm done for.
We'll get rid of the paintings.
What good would that do? It's too late.
Well, what then?
I don't know.
We'll go down the canal. We'll hide.
We've no chance. We're trapped, don't you understand? Mother! Mother!
Oh, I wish I knew what to do, Beauty. If Maggie leaves with those paintings... Yes, you're right. I must stop her leaving. All right, go on, boy. Go on, go on.
Amy, let me know when that patient arrives.
Maggie. It won't do any good running away.
No one is going to put me in prison, not ever.
Please, Maggie. Maggie!
Come on, Jingle. Dear boy.
Oh, please, Maggie. Please.
Maggie? Maggie!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Are you Dr. Gordon?
Yes.
I've got something to tell you. My name's Wingrave, Doctor. Albert Wingrave.
Kevin! 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 Maggie's in terrible trouble.
What sort of trouble?
She's got all those stolen paintings on her barge.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. I saw them myself. Maggie has them shut away.
I knew it. It must be that son of hers. Doctor? Dr. Gordon? Doctor!
All right, Albert. I'm trusting you to go straight to the police.
Yes, Doctor.
But, Amy, you don't understand. We've got to save her.
Of course we have.
What is it, Amy?
Well, Vicky has some story about finding all those stolen paintings on Maggie's barge.
It's not a story. Maggie's in terrible trouble.
I think I've heard quite enough nonsense for one day.
But, Father, Maggie's taking her barge down the canal with all the stolen paintings on board. We've got to stop it.
You'll do no such thing. You'll stay here. Forget about Maggie and the barge. It's none of your concern.
Father!
Your father's quite right, Vicky. We should leave these things to the police.
Where are you going?
Where do you think? To stop that barge.
But Father said... Wait for me.
It isn't Maggie we're after.
Keep out of it now, you two. Leave the rest to us.
That's the man!
Get that man.
It's Mr. Carlyle.
Yeah, this way.
No, Mr. Dickens. Leave this to Beauty. Go on, boy. Go and get it.
How did you know it was Mr. Carlyle who stole those paintings?
It was something he said.
What was that?
He compared the horse in the painting with Black Beauty.
Oh, why couldn't he have known that?
Well, nobody could, apart from the owners and me. I only saw the painting for the first time when I treated Lady Willoughby last week. He knew Albert was just out of prison. Roger threatened he'd put the blame on him if Maggie didn't hide the paintings. Now, the sad thing is that Roger really loved the paintings. He had to have them, whatever the consequences.
What about Maggie now?
Mother!
There, you see, Albert? You were right to tell me everything.
I was scared, Doctor, me with the criminal record and all.
I know, you've paid for the past. There was no need to be frightened.
People aren't all like you, Dr. Gordon.
You'll get work. I promise you.
You're really home now, Albert. You're really home at last.
Ah, that's the place. With a bit of luck, we'll catch up with the boy there. This time he won't get away. Drive on.
Who is he, this boy you're looking for?
My grandson. I've been searching for him for a long while. I've heard rumors he's in this area.
Well, what's he doing here?
He's traveling the road with an idiot of a conjurer. Man not fit to have control over a dog, let alone a boy.
Why come to me?
Because you're a doctor, man of responsibility.
Oh, thank you.
The boy's small for his age and delicate. Living rough on the road, not eating properly. Well, who knows what state he might be in. If I find him, I'd like you to examine him and confirm the fact that he's in urgent need of proper care and attention.
Your care and attention?
Precisely.
If I examine him, Mr. Woolgar, I shall do what's best for him.
Grote and his son Stan are appearing in the village this afternoon. It's the greatest show on earth. You'll never see anything like it again. Don't miss it, and tell your friends.
What's going to happen?
Ha ha! Come, and you will see. Is that you?
Yes.
Do you really do all that magical stuff? Oh, will you show me a few tricks, please?
I'm an artiste, sonny boy. I only perform in front of an audience.
But I am an audience. Please?
All right, son. There's a penny. Go buy yourself a lollipop.
That's a pebble.
Don't you want it?
How did you do that?
Don't ask questions.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son. All right, Stan? Nice lot of people coming this afternoon?
Quite a few.
Oh, good. Oh, I'd like you to meet,
Albert.
Albert.
He turned a pebble into a penny. He's marvellous. I know. Oh, I wish I could do things like that.
I've got an idea. How would you like to be in show business?
Me?
Just for this afternoon. Would you like that?
Yes.
Good. Stan, tell him what he's got to do, will you?
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of mystery and magic himself. The greatest magician the world has ever seen. For your delight and mystification, Mr. Michael Grote.
Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, now keep your eye on me, because it is the quickness of the hand which deceives the eye. Hey! Here we are, my son. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I have here one very ordinary casserole. Ladies and gentlemen, before your very eyes, the Queen. God bless her. My good people, as you see, I carry nothing up my sleeve. For my next illusion, I require the assistance of a member of the audience. Now, come along, anyone at all.
Come on, don't be shy, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone. Me.
You, young man. Now, young fellow, me lad, we've never met before, have we?
No.
Are you quite sure?
Yes.
Right.
We've got him.
Have you been to the Orient of late, young man?
No.
Well.
Thanks.
Oh, I enjoyed the show.
I told you would.
Yes.
Nice horse.
You like horses?
Used to stay on my grandfather's farm a long time ago. He had horses. Here. Here we are, boy. Here we are.
Come on, Beauty.
as yesterday.
But better than the day before.
I think we'll manage, son.
5 oaks today. And who knows, London tomorrow.
You really would like that, wouldn't you?
How much would we get, Dad?
Never you mind about the money, son. You get on with your lessons. Come on.
But, Dad...
I'm not going to have anyone accusing me of neglecting your education. Least of all your grandfather, right? It's a good boy.
My lessons. It's too nice a day to be stuck up in here. Come on, I want you to show me some of those tricks. Go on. Come on. It must be great fun, your life.
There you are, young man. You're coming with me.
No!
It's for your own good whether you see it or not.
No! Stand quickly!
Stand, come back! I'm only trying to help you.
Hello, where have you two been?
Into the village. There was a marvellous conjurer.
A conjurer? Did he have a boy with him?
Yes.
Ah, that could be Mr. Woolgar's grandson.
Are you all right? He mustn't catch me. Come on.
I can't swim! Come on! I can't!
He can't swim.
Look! There he is! Quickly! Come on!
Vicky.
Are you all right?
Don't let him get me, please.
Who?
Don't let him get me.
Come on. Can you ride Beauty? Get him up quickly then.
Up you go.
Oh, all right? Right, send them back to the cottage, Kevin.
Go home, Beauty.
Stand! Where's that boy?
Dad! Dad!
Where are they?
Beauty's not in the stable.
I've never known him get lost before.
Perhaps Stan took him back to the caravan.
Look, you stay here. I'll go to the village and I'll see if they're there, okay?
Young fella, Millett? What's the matter?
Mr. Grote, you must come to Dr. Gordon's. Stan fell in the lake.
Stan! Why were you so long? Carefully. Oh! Oh, dear.
I want my grandson.
Why don't you leave us alone?
He fell into the lake. He might get a chill. He must be looked after properly.
Don't you tell me how to look after my own son.
It killed my daughter running off with you to live like a gypsy. It's not going to kill my grandson. One day he'll thank me for taking him away from you. He'll be brought up like a gentleman.
He wants to stay with me.
I've already had a talk with the local doctor, Dr. Gordon. He's agreed to examine the boy. I'm absolutely certain he'll agree with me that Stanley's in need of proper care and attention. Stanley? Where is he?
Wherever he is, you'll never find him.
We'll see about that. Back to the village.
He's got this doctor in on it too, eh? I'll find my own way from here. Go on, get off.
But...
Get off!
Falling in the lake wouldn't hurt most youngsters, but this boy is... Well, he might easily develop pneumonia. Mr. Woolgar's right. He's very weak and undernourished. Stay with him, Amy. Keep him warm and quiet, and give him regular doses of that new vitamin tonic. You'll find it in the surgery. I'll go down to the village, leave a message for Mr. Woolgar.
Father? How's Stan?
He's very poorly. The next few hours will tell. Give that horse a rub down. We don't want him catching a chill.
I won't hurt you. Just tell me where the boy is.
Well, time for tea.
Hope it's ready. I'm starving.
She can't have locked herself in.
The boy!
What?
Where do you think his father's taken him?
I don't care where he's taken him. All I know is that if I don't find him, he could be dead in a matter of hours. Go and saddle Beauty and be quick.
Mr. Groot! Mr. Groot! That looks like them. Come on, Beauty.
Come on, son. You're going to be all right, I promise. What do you want?
I'm Dr. Gordon. And I don't be stupid.
Don't come any closer. No one's going to take my son.
If I don't get that boy back, he'll die.
I'll look after him myself. There are other doctors I can go to.
It'll be too late. For all I know, it may be too late already.
I don't believe you. I know you've been talking to my father-in-law. The whole thing's a trick.
It's no trick. Now, please.
No. Is he all right?
He's dangerously ill.
If my grandson dies...
It'll be both your faults. Now, if you don't mind, gentlemen, I've work to do.
Must admit that the boy is looking...
A lot healthier. Yes, I do. But you must admit...
that he'll never be happy unless he's with his father. Yes, I do.
Pity you couldn't both have come to that conclusion years ago.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
So it's all decided, is it?
Yes. I'm taking my son back to his grandfather's farm. That's obviously what he needs. And he does love horses.
And I'm going to provide the money for the lad's education, without, of course, interfering with Michael's prerogative as a father.
Good. The main thing is never to forget that Stan's happiness is what's important.